Have you ever wondered what sets Windows and Linux apart at their core? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to delve into the heart of these two titans of the operating systems world. We'll explore their origins, their rise to popularity, and what makes them fundamentally different. Let's start with Windows. Born from the minds of Bill Gates and Paul Allen, Windows made its first appearance in the mid-80s. It was a graphical operating system shell for MS-DOS, an older operating system. Fast forward to today, and Windows has become a household name, dominating the market with a staggering share of over 75%. It's safe to say that Windows is the go-to operating system for the vast majority of personal computer users worldwide. But what about Linux? Unlike Windows, Linux was not the brainchild of a corporate entity. Instead, it was created by a Finnish student named Linus Torvalds in the early 90s. What started as a personal project quickly blossomed into a global phenomenon. Linux, being an open-source system, has been adapted and modified into countless versions or distributions, each with its unique features. Some of the most popular distributions include Ubuntu, Fedora, and Debian. While Linux might not have the broad consumer base that Windows boasts, it has carved out a significant niche, especially among developers and system administrators. But why should you care about these two operating systems? Well, whether you're a tech enthusiast, a programmer, or just a casual computer user, understanding the differences between Windows and Linux can help you make informed decisions about the tools you use every day. It can help you understand why certain software behaves differently on different platforms, or why some tasks are easier to accomplish on one system over the other. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey into the heart of these two operating systems. By the end of this video, you will have a better understanding of what makes these two operating systems tick. Scene script. Let's begin by diving into the key differences between Windows and Linux. Firstly, Windows is proprietary software, meaning that Microsoft owns it. On the other hand, Linux is open source, which means that anyone can view, modify, and distribute its source code. This fundamental difference has a profound impact on how these two operating systems operate and evolve. With Windows, every change, big or small, comes from Microsoft. But with Linux, changes can come from anyone, anywhere in the world who has an idea to improve the system. Next, let's talk about file systems. Windows primarily uses the NTFS file system, which is efficient and secure but not as flexible or as widely compatible as Linux's file systems. Linux has a spectrum of file systems to choose from, like ext4, XFS, and BTRFS, each with its unique benefits. This variety gives Linux users the freedom to choose what best suits their needs. Software availability is another key difference. Windows, being the most popular desktop operating system, has a vast range of software available. However, much of this software requires purchase. Linux, on the other hand, has a plethora of free software available thanks to its open source nature. And while some may argue that the quality of free software can't match that of paid software, the open source community is continually proving that notion wrong. Finally, let's look at the user interface. Windows provides a consistent, user-friendly interface that most people can navigate with ease. Linux, however, offers a variety of desktop environments such as GNOME, KDE, and XFCE, each providing a unique user experience. This gives Linux users the flexibility to customize their interface according to their preference. As you can see, the core differences between Windows and Linux stem from their design philosophies. From the proprietary versus open source approach, the choice of file systems, software availability, to the user interface, these differences reflect the distinct intentions behind each operating system's creation. Now that we've explored their differences, let's venture into the common ground shared by Windows and Linux. While Windows and Linux may seem like two completely different worlds, they do share some similarities. First and foremost, both operating systems can run on a wide range of hardware. Whether you're using a high-end gaming PC, a budget-friendly laptop, or a robust server, you can trust that both Windows and Linux will be able to power your machine. They are both designed to be versatile, capable of adapting to different hardware configurations and catering to various computing needs. Another shared characteristic is the support for a multitude of programming languages. Whether you're a seasoned coder fluent in Python, Java, or C++, or a newbie just starting out with JavaScript or Ruby, both Windows and Linux have got you covered. They provide the necessary platforms and tools for developers to code, compile, and execute their programs. It's no wonder that these operating systems are popular among the developer community, offering a conducive environment for coding and programming. Now, let's talk about multitasking. In today's fast-paced digital world, the ability to multitask is a must for any operating system. And guess what? Both Windows and Linux excel in this area. They allow you to run multiple applications simultaneously, switch between tasks seamlessly, and manage system resources efficiently. This makes them ideal for power users who need to juggle multiple tasks at once. Furthermore, both Windows and Linux are backed by strong communities. These communities consist of dedicated users, developers, and enthusiasts who actively contribute to the improvement and development of the operating systems. They provide valuable feedback, troubleshoot issues, and even develop new features, ensuring that both Windows and Linux continue to evolve and stay relevant in the ever-changing tech landscape. Despite their differences, it's clear that Windows and Linux share some key characteristics. They are versatile, developer-friendly, efficient at multitasking, and backed by strong communities. It's these shared strengths that have helped them maintain their position as two of the most popular and widely used operating systems in the world. How do these differences and similarities impact you as a user? Well, let's dive into that. The user experience on both Windows and Linux can be quite varied, and it largely depends on what you're familiar with and what you're looking to achieve. Windows, for instance, is known for its user-friendly interface. It's a system that most of us have grown up with, making it a comfortable choice. You can easily navigate through its features, find applications, and adjust settings. It's like moving around your childhood neighborhood, familiar and easy to get around. On the other hand, Linux, while not as immediately intuitive as Windows, boasts a steep learning curve that can be incredibly rewarding. It's like exploring a new city. Initially, you may find yourself lost among the myriad paths and alleyways, but as you learn your way around, you unlock new routes and hidden gems. Linux is like that city, offering immense customization options and the ability to tweak nearly every aspect of the operating system. It's a playground for those who love to tinker and customize their digital environment. Now let's talk security. Windows, due to its popularity, is often a bigger target for malware and viruses. However, it does come with built-in security features and frequent updates to combat these threats. Linux, on the other hand, is generally considered more secure. Its open-source nature means a global community is constantly reviewing and improving its security. However, like any system, it's not impervious, and good security practices are still necessary. So, what does this all mean for you? Well, if you prefer an operating system that's easy to use and that offers a vast array of commercially developed applications, then Windows might be your go-to. But if you love the idea of fully personalizing your operating system, diving deep into its inner workings, and you're not afraid of a learning curve, then Linux could be your new best friend. Your preference between Windows and Linux ultimately depends on what you value in an operating system. Let's quickly recap what we've learned about the architecture of Windows and Linux. We've journeyed through the intricate designs of these two popular operating systems, noting along the way how they are alike and how they differ. In the beginning, we delved into the unique characteristics of each system. Windows, with its closed-source proprietary nature, offers a user-friendly interface and comprehensive support, making it a favorite for many home and office users. On the other hand, Linux, with its open-source ethos, provides an environment that encourages tinkering and customization, attracting programmers, developers, and tech enthusiasts. We then explored the core differences between the two. Windows operates on a monolithic kernel, which means all its essential components are bundled together, leading to a more integrated but less flexible system. In contrast, Linux uses a modular kernel that allows individual components to be added or removed as needed, offering greater adaptability but requiring more technical knowledge to navigate. Despite their differences, we noted that Windows and Linux share some common ground. Both are multi-user and multitasking systems, capable of handling multiple users and tasks simultaneously. Additionally, both have evolved over the years to offer robust security features, though they take different approaches to achieve this. The impact of these architectural differences on the user experience was our next focus. Windows' user-friendly design makes it easy for non-technical users to navigate, while Linux's customizable nature is a boon for those who wish to shape their operating environment to their specific needs. In conclusion, both Windows and Linux offer unique advantages and have their own place in the world of operating systems. The choice between them depends largely on the user's requirements, technical skills, and personal preferences. Whether you prioritize ease of use or customizability, there's an operating system out there that's just right for you. Understanding these differences will help you make an informed choice about the operating system that best suits your needs.